What's going on, guys? I got a very good call today from the legend, my mentor, the Duke of Fremont Street. For those of you that don't know him, here he is.
You only have one shot at making a first impression, so shoot to kill.
The first time I saw Duke, I wondered, what the hell is this?
He's like a fictional character in real life.
This is not an act. This is how he is every day, all day.
Salute. I live life in the shadows sometimes.
Duke comes from a bygone era where gentlemen were gentlemen and ladies were ladies.
I remember when Vegas was run by respectable men that were very serious men.
The Duke fully embodies the spirit of Las Vegas.
I came for the poker game, but now I play this game of life.
You think all his stories are fake.
They're not. The walls were splattered with blood.
He's not a full of shit guy. He is what he is.
Bad decisions make interesting conversation.
He's an absolute legend in this town of Las Vegas and a legend in the country, legend all over the world. There's nobody like the Duke, okay? We agreed to meet up today, and we had a really, really long, good talk. But before that, I had to do some work, and I went to a coin shop today, and I got a pretty good deal. I met a young man named Nick today at the coin shop. Nice to meet you, Nick. He's got some Ethereum, and I told him to sell it all and buy Bitcoin. He said, really? I said, yeah, he's a 16-year-old kid. He's getting a job at the coin shop, and he told me, he's got silver and stuff like that, and really smart kid, man. I wish I had, because he got Ethereum for pretty cheap, so he's up. So I told him to come to my channel. I grabbed his phone and I had him subscribe to me, and we had a good little talk, man. Nice young man. It was real nice meeting you, Nick. Leave me a comment in the comment section, bro. So they had these in the cases. You had some Engelhard bars. Let's see if I can show you these. Some regular ones. I got 3 of them like that. Show you the back of this. It's a flat back. Little serial number. And got this one. Got this one. So the guy was in there. And then I got a roll of them, 5 of them. For a total of 8 Engelhards. Now you guys know how we are with these and Johnson Mattheys and everything else. So I asked him, so how much for these? He said 29. I said, for all of them? He said, no, 29 a piece. I said, well, I don't know about that. So he did the math, and it came up to for 8 of them, I think it came up to 230 something or something like that. And I was like, all right. Then he said, I'll tell you what, give me 224. I said, I got 220. I'll give you that. So he said, okay, cool. So I got 8 Engelhard bars for $220. So you do the math on that. It's probably I think it's $27.50. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. And those are going right into the stack, and those will not be moved. And then I met up with the man, the Duke. After that, I did some work first. Did a little bit of driving, did some door dashing. Took that money from the DoorDash and went and bought some Satoshis. Bought over 100,000 Satoshis of Bitcoin. And I met up with somebody else, made another deal. Traded some silver. I got this Constitutional right here before I met the Duke. Got some of this for some rounds. And it was even Steven. The amount of ounces he gave me, I got in Constitutional. So you know where that's going, in the back of the stack. So, met with the Duke. And the Duke is these right here. These are his magazines. This is first edition 1. And by the way, these are his, not magazine, these are his comic books.
Ladies, it's a pleasure. My Christian name is Ronald Lloyd Wall. Very nice name. But my trademark name is the Duke of Fremont Street. Come on through this way. You'll have to excuse the warehouse look. I'm a publisher of comic books. And the comic books are about some of my misadventures and bad decisions. My books are inspired by real people, actual events, and they're fascinating. And I think they're Hollywood material.
And he told me for my subscribers, because he's got 3 editions of them, for my subscribers, he said we can get them for a good deal. He gave them to me for a good deal. And these are based on a true story. These are very good comic books. Very well done, like the old style, big, nice. That's the 3rd edition. Comic books based on true stories, based on this guy's life. And I'm gonna tell you something, there's nobody's life like the Duke, man.
Let's roll outside first, shall we? We are in the middle of the Mojave Desert, but I don't like deserts. So I tried to recreate some of the places I've been: Sub-Saharan Africa, South America, Central America, jungles of Papua New Guinea. I've been all over the world. I actually built this stone by stone by myself. Oh, here's our turtle. I love all the wildlife. And to all your viewers, to the good life, salute. For years, I was the poster child for the Rocky Mountain Gun Show here in Las Vegas. This is a .38, and it's grill-handled. It was engraved by a gentleman here in Vegas. It's an absolutely extraordinary piece. I've had a concealed carry since I was in my early 20s because of the nature of the business that I'm in. In my life, I've been an entertainer. I've been an adventurer, a treasure hunter, a poker player, a businessman, a purveyor of precious metals. These are my own coinage. We'll call them, for the sake of legalities, ducats, ducats. These all contain 1 ounce of 0.999 pure silver.
So I took a few boxes of those, and you know, I'm gonna off those for a good price. So you guys let me know if you guys want any of those. Leave me a comment or email me. There's my email in the comment section. And you know, and I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it because I really look up to the Duke, and I love the Duke. And it's an honor every time I talk to that man, because I kind of manifested it. You know, when I first saw him early last year on YouTube, and I already had been in Las Vegas a couple of years. I didn't even know he existed. And then once I came across him and then started doing my research, I'm like, holy shit, man, I want this guy to be my mentor. He's been doing precious metals for over 60 years. He's 72 years old, almost 73. And he's been doing it since he was a kid, you know. And for this guy to still be around, I mean, when you see him just doing the work, it's just like, man, a lot of people retire in their 60s. He's up working harder than me, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I was giving the 16-year-old Nick today advice, and you know how life comes full circle, because when you're 16, you think that 48 will never come, because I'm 48. So I asked the Duke today, I said, hey, Duke, what would you do if you were my age? And he told me a lot of stuff, but basically he told me just keep doing what I'm doing, because me and him think just alike. You know what I mean? He's a patriot. His son was in the military, and he's an American, man, red-blooded American. And we had a great talk. And also he sold me some silver. He sold me some halves, which I love. Constitutional. Gave me a real good deal on these. And then he gave me some Franklins too. I mean, some Kennedys. So I got 2 rolls, 1 of each. You know what year those are. And yeah, man, I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Even though you guys know I love Bitcoin, of course, for digital money, there's nothing better, in my opinion, than Constitutional. And today was a good day for me, man. Anytime I can work a little bit and take those cuck bucks and turn them into Bitcoin, the digital money, and then also take some silver or take some more cuck bucks and turn them into some Constitutional silver and some Inglehards, that's a heck of a day. You know what I mean? That's a heck of a day. And also to sit down for 45 minutes and talk to my mentor, the Duke, which I was saying earlier that when I saw him, I was just like, wow, man, I want this guy to be my mentor. And I watched all his videos, and I finally got a chance to meet him. And I called him and I met up with him, and he's just like he is in the videos. You know what I mean? They did a piece on him on Vice earlier last year.
This afternoon, we're headed to the Las Vegas Country Club, and we're going to meet some of my dear Gumbadis, my my friends from the Italian American Club. And we get together perhaps once a month or so, just the four of us, and have a little sit down. I'd say Big Paulie from here. Gentlemen, boy, you guys look good. Sal, how are you? Tony, keep your seat. How are you, brother? God bless. Good seeing you, brother. How are you, Big Paulie?
Hey, buddy.
Look good, brother.
Looking good. Looking good. The Duke is the man. I got to admit that. Of all the guys that I've met in this town, he's a standout.
He's very intelligent, very creative. I don't know if you've seen his comics.
He's a gentleman. I mean, in that true sense of the old-time people that we used to know.
I'm old school. I remember when Vegas was run by private individuals, that were respectable men that were very serious men. And they knew how to treat you well.
The city was run differently, good or bad. It was run differently. And people who stayed at some of these places loved it because they felt safe. And it's a false safe, but they felt safe.
Do you feel comfortable expanding on that thought for me?
No.
It was a great piece. But he's been through a lot, man. He's done a lot in his life. And for him to keep doing what he's doing, I told him today, I said, look, man, and I told him this the last time I seen him. I said, man, I need you to make a video every week. You know what I mean? And, to do a market wrap up or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I told him how much it means to me, even though I'm in Vegas and I can see him. I could see him all the time. I can call him every day and go buy some silver with him or shoot the what with him. But I'm still pressing the home button or the subscriptions buttons to see if his videos are coming up, because he's just a wealth of knowledge. I mean, who do you know that is eccentric like him? He dresses literally like a gangster and a Hollywood actor all in the same time. He's got old guns, old cars. He's just a walking classic, man. But then when you look at him, you see him, he draws attention to you. But then when you listen to him talk, it's just like, wow, this guy has just got so much knowledge. And when he was just talking, I was just listening. You know what I mean? And it was just his great experience. Every time I see him, it's a great experience. I wish I could call him every day. I don't want to bother him or nothing like that, because I'm a busy guy too. But it's just an absolute honor, man, to sit down with a guy like that. I can't even put it into words. I hope one day that I can have an effect on somebody like that he has on me and the rest of the world. But that's why I'm doing it, selling these magazines. And I'll be going to, some shops and doing things online and stuff like that, because I want people to see the Duke. I want people to know who he is, and he represents my town in Las Vegas. And there's nobody better that represents this town. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about my pickups today. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Tomorrow, I got my last doctor's appointment. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But those are my pickups, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.